All right, Florida Panther fans, I got a treat for you today. This will be easy. This will be easy. You've seen by the title. This is the Sam Reinhart grade video. It's an A plus. I'll see you tomorrow. All right. So clearly, not only did he have an A plus season on the ice, but off the ice too as well, from the sense of the contract that he did sign. But I have one statistic for you that is going, actually two, that are just absolutely going to blow your mind. We already knew he was good, but a couple things one thing he did this year and something he's done over the course of his career is just out of this world. So, Sam Reinhart, let's get to it. All right. 82 games, 57 goals, 37 assists, 94 points, a plus 29. Now, what's interesting is last year, in his first year in Maurice's system, he had 31 goals, 36 assists, and was a minus 12. So from a minus 12 with 67 points to a plus 29 with 94 points. 31 penalty minutes, so that was far and away the most he's had, although he did have 26 back with Buffalo in 17. Power play goals, and this isn't even one of those amazing statistics. 27 power play goals, which is his 1, 2, 3. He's only had 3 seasons where he scored more than 27 goals total, and he got 27 power play goals this season alone, 34 power play points. 5 shorties. Wow. 5 short. I didn't realize he had that many, but 5 shorties. His time on ice went up by a smidge, 20 minutes and 18 seconds. He had 11 game-winning goals. 11. That is absurd. 3 overtime goals. And now here's the big one. He shot a career-high 233 shots. Career-high 233 shots. His shot percentage was 24.5. I can't get over that. He had a 25% shot percentage with 233 shots playing all 82 games. That is obscene. Now, for those that say, well, that's going to be way out of the ballpark, he will regress somewhat, but the previous seasons before this, shot percentage of 12.2, 15.3, 19.2, and that was with Buffalo. So he has flirted with 20% before. 17.7 his first year with the Panthers, and then 13.7 last year before just going bonkers at 24.5% this year. His playoff stats, all 24 games, 10 goals, 6 assists, 16 points. Oddly was a minus 2. Okay. 12 penalty minutes, 4 power play goals, and time on ice went up just a smidge to 21-37. 2 game-winning goals. Anybody guess when the second one came? 1 overtime goal, and his shot percentage was 12.8, which was a little bit lower than his normal. Actually, last year in the 21 games, his shot percentage was 17.8. So that the shot percentage is obscene. But then when I looked at some things and I added some numbers up, what I come to realize is that he's played 9 full seasons. Okay? He had the rookie year where he played 9 games. Out of his 9 seasons, this is an unbelievable stat. Out of his 9 seasons, he has missed a grand total of 12 games. I just can't even imagine. Going from 2015 to 16 with Buffalo, 79, 79, 82, 89. In 1920, the pandemic season, he scored 50. He played 69 games, which was all of Buffalo's games. Then the shortened season that had 56 games, he played 54. Then with the Panthers, he missed 4 games in his first season with us and then hasn't missed a game since. Holy hell in a handbasket. So, I mean, that statistic more than anything else, but I want to get into his goals. But that one, I mean, 12 games in 9 seasons. That's not even, I mean, it's not even 2 games a season that he's averaging missing. That is just crazy. Now, for those who said, oh my gosh, 57 goals and we're going to pay him. We did not pay him like a 57 goal guy. We paid him like what he's been in his career. 23, 17, 25, 22, 22, 25. That's with Buffalo. And then since coming to Florida, 33, 31, and 57. Okay, so if there was anybody in the NHL that had a plus, however many pluses you want to give him, he's the guy. Then you look at Bill Zito getting him, 8.6? Come on. So we did not, I mean, I don't even think you could look at it and say we even paid anything over what we should have, right? I mean, when you look at the rest of his years, you take last season just out of the way, he's had 2 30-goal seasons, a couple of 25-goal seasons, a few more, 4 or 5 over 20. He keeps the penalty minutes low, et cetera, et cetera. I mean, he got paid like a 30-goal guy. You know what I mean? And I just couldn't be happier about it. So during the rest of the videos, we've been trying to talk about, well, has this person peaked? What can they do to get any better? 60 goals? 70? What are we going to do, Sam? I don't know what more he can do to be better, to be honest with you. I'm scratching the bottom of the barrel there to think of anything that I can think of that he does that he can improve upon, or anything that he doesn't do that you would want him to do. I can't think of anything, right? I mean, penalty minutes. He had the most penalty minutes of his career this year. Okay, he had 94 penalty minutes in 82 games, which, let me see here. That's on the high side for him. That is definitely on the high side for him, but that's not anything, to really be concerned about. He doesn't take a lot of face-offs. His face-off percentage was 44.2. Last year it was 50. Before that was 48. But he's not really a big face-off guy. And when you look at the rest of them, the power play goals, what are you going to do? Tell him to score 30 power play goals, right? Game-winning goals. The dude does it all. And the other thing that he supplied this year was the timeliness. Especially we know that he has started slow in the past. The first 2 years he was with us, I think the previous year was like 1 goal in 12 games or no goals in 12. He really, really started slow. And this year, with no Ekblad, no Montour, and Chucky not really being himself to start the season, Reinhart just said, I'm good. I got that. That's on me. And you kind of thought, well, maybe he would slow down a little bit. I mean, he didn't, there was, for a while there, he was on like an 80-goal pace. You know what I mean? But I think the only thing that you could look at this season and say, shucks, is that he didn't get to 60. But, that's trifle. So what can he do as an individual player? Like, you don't want to sit there and say you're going to put the pressure on yourself that I got to come back and get another 50, right? I would think that the goal that he would want to have is just don't, he's going to, I don't want to say the word regress, but 57 goals, 57 goals. What I would say that his goal should be in this season is, number one, to continue to stay healthy and stay above 30, right? I think if you went from 57 to only like 22 or something like that, that would be a big drop. we do need the offense. I mean, 11 game winning goals. That's nothing to shake a stick at. So when you look at some of the bigger number, like the 24.5 shot percentage, honestly, I think the only thing he could use as a personal goal for this season is don't regress too far. You know what I mean? You don't want to put the pressure on him and say, what? You're going to have 60 goals, 25%, right? I wonder what the highest percentage a guy has finished with that many shots. Defensively, he's basically a masterpiece. He does everything we need him to do. He does it the right way. He does it when we need him. I don't think there's anything more that you could ask for the guy, right? Now he's got his contract. He should be at the level he's at. He should still remain a 25 to 30 goal guy for at least the next 4, maybe even 5 years. He's 28, right? You see Stamkos is still scoring. You see Ovechkin's still scoring. So I don't see any reason why he can't continue to be a 30-goal guy. And at that price point, considering how the salary cap will eventually go up, it's just beautiful. But the last thing I'll say is just the health thing. I kind of thought about it for a minute, and I was wondering, like, is that because he likes avoid contact or whatever? Because like with Yandel, right? People will always say, well, yeah, he's got this Iron Man streak because he would avoid contact. Reinhart, he's not really out there laying a lot of hits. We've seen him take a couple of hits, right? I forget which game it was. I don't know if it was in the Stanley Cup final. It was during the playoffs. Somebody absolutely plastered him. I think it was Boston, right? After the whole thing went down, in the one game with the Chucky punch and all of that, I think when Boston came out the next game, I think it was Reinhart who they leveled right off the draw, right? Boop, popped right back up, said, no, you're going to have to do better than that and knock me out. So that's it. Reinhart, far and away, we'll just give him the A. Let's see. We'll give him the A and 3 pluses. Let's give him 8 pluses, 1 for each year of his contract. All right, everybody. Appreciate y'all watching. I hope you're enjoying these. I have a video coming tomorrow that's going to be a little bit different. I'm putting together the story since it's been 2 years since the whole Tkachuk thing went down. There's a lot of you that are new that weren't around when the Tkachuk trade happened. So I'm putting together a story that is both the story of how the quote prediction came to be and all of that. And then we're going to go back in to the comments on a couple of those videos and just have a nice, fun walk down memory lane. I will see you tomorrow.